Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. This is message from the sun. This will be quick messages for you at the time I'm traveling for the holiday season. That's why I haven't been that active at the moment, but I will be back next week, at the end of next week. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful time. And since we had the solstice last week, I decided to have this quick reading with messages from the sun for you. Now, we have three possibilities to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. These are stones from the seashore, and they have been kissed by the ocean. So I hope they inspire you. So please pick a stone, the one that, catches your eye, the one that, your heart reacts to. And you can take your time. You can pause the video if you'd like, and I will see you in a couple of moments. If you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Put it here to the side. So let's start with your messages from the sun. Your first card is the 9 of Pentacles. Then we have the sun. That's beautiful and on topic. And then we have number 15, the devil. Oh, we have a glare here. So where can I put it where it doesn't glare? Difficult. But this is the card. This is the devil card. Put it here. Sorry about the glare. And so we have the 9 of Pentacles, the sun, and the devil. Now, what is the message here? With the 9 of Pentacles, it's actually telling you that when it comes to career, when it comes to being independent, following your own path, your own calling, you're on the right track. You're doing what is right, and your efforts will be fruitful. So there is a lot of success coming your way, and especially here together with the sun, this will bring you a lot of success. The devil here is also supporting this success idea. But this is a big but here. Because with the devil, as you probably know, the devil also stands for your chains. What's chaining you? What's keeping you from being free? What's keeping you from enjoying success, enjoying happiness, enjoying the highest version of yourself? And it's also, these chains can also be your patterns, can be old beliefs, can be that voice in your head telling you that probably you're not enough or you don't deserve it, and so on, which actually falls in quite nicely with these two other cards, in the sense of that the sun is actually asking you to shed light on these themes, and yet you will be successful on solving these themes, on breaking these chains. But in order to break the chains, you have to recognize the chains, you have to see them. And this is the possibility, because many of you are either entrepreneurs, or you'd like to be an entrepreneur, or you'd like to follow your dream or turning your hobby into your main job, but there's some kind of obstacles. And the cards here are telling that the obstacles are actually inside you, or inside of your mind, right? Could be that some of you may have external obstacles as well, but they're mainly within yourself. Like you're self-sabotaging most of the time, or talking yourself down, in the sense of putting yourself down, and not allowing you either to live out, live up to your full potential, or enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's like you kind of, you're proud of what you achieve, but not for very long. You find a way of seeing some fault, or starting working even harder. It's like you don't really enjoy your success, or you think you're not allowed to enjoy it, or maybe even go to the extreme of believing that you don't deserve it, although you do, and success is coming your way, and life is going to start to be more beautiful, sweeter, and easier for you. The only danger here, again, with the devil, is that you think that you don't deserve it, or you start self-sabotaging yourself and making yourself feel small again. And then here with the sun in the middle, it's really telling you you deserve it. You're a child of the sun. You're a sun child. And just keep on believing in yourself, shed light on your darker side, work with it, and allow it to become your friend, not your enemy, so that you can overcome these obstacles, you can overcome this negative self-talk in order to enjoy all of what you achieve, your success, your happiness. This is quite powerful, quite beautiful. What are the other cards? Then we have Vertrauen, and this is German for trust. Which number was it? 20. So we have 19, 20. So it's really like, again, it's asking you, the sun is asking you to trust yourself and trust that you are protected, trust that the universe has your back. You see here with the umbrella, you're actually being constantly protected, even in ways that you don't realize. And most of the time, you don't really realize how protected you are, how loved you are. So the question is here to trust the universe, to trust fate, to trust life, and mainly trust yourself. Because you are very talented, you are capable, you are able, but sometimes you lack this self-confidence. So here's like, trust in yourself, have faith in yourself, your talents, and also your willpower. Trust that you can do it and just do it. Then we have number 14, Leidenschaft, and that means passion. So here the sun is reminding you that, yes, you're a very passionate person. Maybe you don't even realize because, you think the way you are is normal, but no, you're very, very passionate. You're very creative. You're full of life. You're full of optimism. You're full of joy. And the sun is inviting you to use this passion and express it in the world. Many of you who chose pile number 1 may be artists or writers, dancers, musicians, whatever the case. So, and put it into, express, that's what I mean, express this passion. Because this passion is just not in relationships where you're also very passionate. You're also very passionate in life in general and the way you see the world and experience the world. And it's really the invitation of putting into, a tangible medium, really like expressing it fully and live fully. Live life the way you are. And then we have meditation. But meditation is because you're so passionate and because you have all these other issues that may even come from trauma, then here the sun is inviting you to meditate, to find equilibrium, to find balance within yourself. And it's also telling you all the answers you've been looking for, everything you've been looking for in life, you will find within yourself, or it will come to you when you're in a state of meditation, in a state of peace, in a state of going inwards. And then your spirit will open up to the answers. And most of them are already within you, because here I have the sense that you're also a very wise person and maybe a very old soul. And so what the cards are telling you, go within, relax, and you'll find this confidence. You'll also be able to face all these old patterns that are still influencing you. But you will be able to face this and overcome it in a state of meditation, in a state of peace, of inner peace. Now I'm getting that vibe of Kung Fu Panda. So inner peace. But you are someone who's able to find it, even if you think, you're very passionate, full of ideas, full of energy, still you will find this inner peace within you. It's a question of training, it's a question of dedication. but you will be able to do it. So this is your blessing from the sun. Yeah. And pile number 1, this was it. I hope you're doing well, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what is your message from the sun? So pile number 2, let's start with the tarot cards. First of all, we have the Tower, number 16. Then we have the Page of Wands. And then we have the 6 of Cups. I know there's some glare here, but this is how the card looks like, the 6 of Cups. Sorry about the glare, cannot change it at the moment. Okay, so the 6 of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Tower. Wow, so this is a very interesting and very powerful, hopeful message for you, pile number 2. Because what the card's saying is probably many of you who chose pile number 2 have been going through very turbulent times and getting really unexpected news, most of them not very pleasant, and maybe you felt like the rug was being pulled from under your feet, and this has made you feel very powerless and a bit even like aimless as well. But what they're saying is this situation, whatever the case, is not as negative as you probably think, because it was like a cleansing that was needing to be done. So everything that was superfluous, everything that was not needed anymore, that was just taking your time, robbing you out of energy, and bogging you down at the end of the day, that needed to go, even if at that moment you didn't really understand why and you weren't really agreeing to that idea, but it was really necessary. And the good thing is that here with the Page of Wands, this is a new start, and it's like rising from the ashes. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You're having then new ideas. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling like starting over, and the future looks very, very bright. And you will be also attracting the right people. The right people will come to you and help you out. They will give you unexpected help, and friends will be there for you. So there will be true friends waiting for you. Just trying to find what is the best position for this card. True friends will be waiting for you to support you. And new friendships will start as well. And it's like you'll be taken care of emotionally and also in the material sense as well. So it's like, and also here with the 6 of Cups, like telling you, it was important that some parts of your life had to go or change, even if dramatically, because you can now do something you always wanted to do. Some of you have like a childhood dream or a long-standing project that because of other obligations or other responsibilities you weren't able to go after or pursue, and now because all these other things just vanished, now you're free to do it. Now you can go after what you really want and follow your own star. This is really, really powerful and really important. It's like starting over, like I said, rising from the ashes. This is the moment of the phoenix in your life. And then we have number 6, zuhören. That means listening or to listen. And we have number 51, which 5 plus 1 is a 6, interestingly enough. And we have Sehnsucht, that's longing. 5666. And in 16 there's a 6 as well. Interesting. Now, so there's a lot of harmony. Oh, and you actually got 3 cards instead of just 2. And here with 37, we have alles ist gut, everything is well. And this is the sun. So this is a message from the sun telling you, even if everything looks a bit daunting because there's a lot of change going on and some uncertainty, but everything is as supposed to be. And of course, there's some longing for the past. It's very difficult, to accept change all of a sudden. But it's here with listening. This listening card is also a card of accepting, of receiving, of actually taking in what is really going on, right? And by taking in and really paying attention to what's going on around you, you can adapt in a more practical way. You can, and it's easier for you, and you can respond instead of reacting, actually, because you're listening, you're getting the information, you're taking your time. You can respond to a situation in a more positive and optimistic way. But the cards are telling you everything is already all right. You don't have to worry. Everything is actually falling into place and the way you've always wanted. And it's like here with the longing in the 6 of Cups, it's like you have now the opportunity of putting into practice something you've been longing for a long time. The last card is then structure. And this may also be a connection to Mexico because of these crystal caves, right? Some of you may have a connection to Mexico. If you need a confirmation, some of you, that would be the confirmation. And with structure, it's like a new structure taking shape in your life at the moment. It's really a new start. You're, like I was saying, you're rising from the phoenix, and you can now create a life you always wanted to have. And like I said, this transition, it may be difficult for some of you more, for some of you less, but it's really inviting you to take your time and adapt and listen and, get acquainted with your new surroundings, because you'll have the chance of growing. You'll have the chance of recreating yourself, redefining, reinventing yourself and your life, and having a life that it's even better and with a lot more potential than it used to be in the past. And this is your blessing from the sun. This is your message, pile number 2. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope you're having a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. There you go. So what is your message from the sun? Pile number 3. Let's start with the tarot cards. First of all, we have the 5 of Wands. Then we have the 3 of Swords. Oh, wow. And then we have, let's put it here. And then we have number 17, the Star. Beautiful card. So even if things don't look very positive right now, things will get better. And this is what the cards are saying. This is almost like a similar message to pile number 2. So if you also felt attracted to pile number 2, you are welcome to watch it. The thing is, there's disappointment here. And especially, I don't see it as being disappointment in a relationship or love connection. Maybe for some of you that may be the case, but I see this especially in a work environment or a friendship. But I see for most of you being a disappointment in the work environment. And it's like there's a lot of competition. There may be for you even the sense of mobbing, people being unfair to you or not treating you right. But there is hope. There is healing. There's a lot of healing coming in for you, pile number 3. If this does resonate to you in the sense of a relationship, again, there is healing coming in, you know? And for some of you, may even be that this sense of betrayal, because you see the sword is coming from the back, you know, like, and but the 2 swords are over here. And as you probably know, the 2 of swords is indecision, not being able to make a decision, not having all the information. So it could be that a kind of indecision or not acting on some subject. This could be what really like pierces your heart or disappoints you. So there's really hurt here, but things will get better. There's confusion, there's people not being really fair to you or kind, but you will feel better. So it's really the sun is telling you things will get better, hanging there. You know, this pain is actually purifying a part of you so you can let go, be it of illusions, be it of some kind of codependency. This is actually cleaning it, purifying yourself from these kind of attachments so you can heal, be free, independent, and be joyful again. This is what I would get from these 3 cards. This is what I see. And then we have number 9, Rosengarten, so it's a rose garden. And then we have number 47, Freundschaft. That means it's from German, friendship. Now, with the rose garden, I get that song. Was it from the 60s? This, I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. So it's like it's telling you, you know, roses have thorns. And also situations and relationships are not always pleasant, are not always nice or kind. I guess it is part of that duality, you know, and things always coming in waves and always, you know, in a continuous spiral of good, not so good, bad, not so bad, and good, not so good, and so on and so on and so on. And so what the cards is actually telling you is like, this is just a phase. The situation, these difficulties or these disagreements are just a phase. Things are better than you think. This is just temporary, and friendship will prevail. You know, either is friendship with specific person or a specific group of people, or friends will have your back, friends will protect you, friends will be there for you. So it's like the cards are telling you, you are not alone in this process. People will be there for you. And the universe, the spiritual world is always there for you. And it's like they know that when you're hurting and you're feeling despaired and you don't know how to continue, they know that it's very difficult to listen to them because your energy is so low and your vibration is also very low. And they say it's normal and it's okay, but they want you to know anyway that they're there for you no matter what. You just have to turn to them. You can pray, you can call them. Even if you don't feel them, they will be there. So you're always surrounded by beautiful roses. You're already in a beautiful rose garden. You're just not able to see it right now, but things will be better soon. Then you'll understand how much loved you are. Not only from the spiritual world, but from the 3D world as well. You have a lot of love and you have wonderful friends around you, and they want you to know this. They say it's very important for you to realize this. No matter where you are and in what situation of life you are always loved. and supported. Then we have here the last card, and it's called balance. And that's exactly what's coming in your life, balance. And this balance is not only balancing your emotions, bringing healing to relationships. Here, I also have the feeling that justice is coming in. For some of you, balance will have to do with balancing the scales of justice. You know, that you, sorry for that you are getting acknowledged, that you, and something, I have the feeling something has to be rectified, something has to be put right. And for some of you, that will be very important. And the cards are telling you that that will be the case. Things will be set right for you. You know, what you've heard, what you heard in the past, it won't be in vain. Things will be set right, and there will be balance again. And I'm hearing for some of you, even to your name, like your name will be restored. If people, you know, were bashing you or spreading rumors or lies about you, things will be set right. Justice will prevail. This is what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. But again, what I get here with balance, friendship, and the star, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of love coming in, and things are not as bad as you think. Yes, roses sometimes have thorns, but things are not as bad as you think. It just may feel quite horrible at times, but it's not as bad. Okay, so things will balance out. Peace and justice and joy will prevail once more. So pile number 3, this was the blessing from the sun. This was your message. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates. And I hope you're having a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.